Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. Well, it's time for another around the world collaboration, and this month we are doing Spain. Now this collaboration is hosted by Sylvia over at What's Cooking at Mom's Kitchen, as well as Sandy from My Aussie's Kitchen. And today I'm making for you one of the classic desserts over there, churros. We're also going to be making a chocolate dipping sauce for them. Now, I first had churros, I don't know, when I was a kid at the fair, and ever since then I have absolutely loved them, but I've never tried making them at home. And we're also going to try to cook them two different ways. One traditionally with oil and one in the air fryer. And I'm going to test to see which one I think is better, or if I think they're the same. And now if you've never had a churro but you've had a cream puff, it's basically the same dough. It's called a pat de choux dough, and it's just made with flour, water, butter, and eggs. And then we're just gonna put it in a piping bag, and it's pretty easy. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to make it. And don't forget to visit everybody else in the collaboration that I'll have listed below. So let's get cooking. For our churro dough, we're going to need some water, some eggs, some salted butter, some all-purpose flour, vanilla, cinnamon, and granulated sugar. Now in a medium pot, I'm putting in my butter along with the water. Then add your cinnamon, your granulated sugar, and your vanilla. Now we're just gonna let that come to a simmer. And once it's simmering, you're gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. Now we're gonna add in our all-purpose flour. Now with a large spoon, you're just gonna go ahead and stir that up. Now at first it's gonna look weird and like not come together, but just keep stirring. And then pretty soon it's actually gonna form into a ball, and it's sort of going to look like Play-Doh. Now let that cool for 10 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and add in our egg. Now, let me tell you, it was hard to do by hand, so I would highly advise using a mixer. It said you could do it by hand, but use the mixer. And pretty soon it will form this soft dough that looks like this. Now I just used a glass, and I put my disposable piping bag inside. It's much easier to fill the dough this way. And then I have a 1M tip, which is a star tip. Now see, I piped these because these are going to be the ones I'm putting in the air fryer. But here's the ones that I deep fried. And you want about 2 inches of oil, and you want it to be 350 degrees, and it's going to take 3 to 4 minutes for them to get a nice golden brown and crispy. Like this, you want to make sure that they're done enough, because otherwise they're going to be doughy inside, and that's not going to taste very good. So just briefly drain them on your paper towels just for a few seconds to get the excess grease off. Then go ahead and put them in your cinnamon sugar mixture. And you want to be generous when you're coating these, because that's what's going to give them a taste. The actual churro doesn't have a lot of taste. Now here I am, I'm just showing you how I'm piping it into the oil. Now because this is a thick dough, you're gonna need some scissors or a knife to cut off the ends. But just do it like this. It's actually really easy. Now they might stick a tiny bit to the bottom at first, but don't worry, they'll float to the top. So here I am just taking another batch out, and they really do look like the kind at the fair. I was kind of impressed. And now just coating them in some more of the cinnamon sugar. Yum. They smelled really good. And of course, I could not wait. I had to try a bite, and they were delicious. Very good. Now, here's the ones that I froze for a half hour, and I'm putting them on my greased air fryer, and I'm gonna air fry those for 14 minutes at 350. And in the meantime, let's make our chocolate sauce. It's just a half a cup of heavy cream that I heated in the microwave for about a minute. And then add a half a cup of your semi-sweet chocolate chips. Just let it sit for a minute and then take your whisk and stir it up. And it will become this delicious chocolate sauce for you to dip in your churros. It also makes a great sauce for your ice cream, which goes great with churros. And here they are, the ones that I deep fried. That chocolate sauce with the churros is so delicious. Okay, now here's the ones that came out of the air fryer. Now they didn't quite puff up quite as much as the deep fried ones, but they still look really good. And now honestly, I thought they tasted just as good as the deep fried ones. So next time I'm not gonna deep fry them because it's kind of a messy endeavor. Well, if you can just air fry them, why not? So I hope you guys are gonna give these a try. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next episode. And don't forget to check out everybody else in the collaboration. Bye everybody.